we didn't go one and done in the playoffs this year, but we won one game and then got. I won't say we got smoked in the next game. We kept it fairly close with UCLA, but they ended up getting the better of us, and then they did end up winning the national championships. So it does feel pretty good that, I mean, the only team that could beat us was the team that beat everybody. But Notre Dame ended up losing by 4. Honestly, that was a game we could have won. We just made too many mistakes down the stretch, and also we weren't fully healthy. So obviously that's going to make it a lot tougher. But it's not about how hard you fall. It's about how quick you can get back up. So we're going to try to retool here. We're losing a lot of seniors, so we're going to try to recoup some of the talent we're going to lose. Most importantly, at the running back position, and see if we can make a push to win the Natty in 2028. Whether we stay in the Big 12 or not, I cannot give you a guarantee at this time. But we'll see. Only losing 4 transfers, and then, of course, Daniel Hill. We knew he was gone. There's nothing we can do about it. He's not been persuaded. He will be a first-round draft pick. I mean, if I said anything, I've said it a million times. He redefined the program. It took us from, we went 9-3 year one, but then we brought him in and made the playoffs both years we had him. Just stud. Whenever we needed yards, we gave him in the ball, and he delivered. So, going to be tough to replace him, but we got to find a way. Melvin Dalton is also gone for pro potential. Backup quarterback is also gone pro potential. Lance Langford has decided to stay, so we get to keep our third tight end for another year. But the second tight end is gone. Okay. So we only keep one transfer request. It is a junior 73 overall tight end with normal dev and no abilities. And I think, is he capped out? I don't think he's capped out. No, he's got room to grow. Okay, so that's not the worst thing in the world, but obviously not good. Quarterbacks, yeah, we're losing both of our backups, losing DeFalco as well. So the only running back we have on roster is Deion Ramsey, which is not great. Merck is gone. He played one game, dropped the one pass you threw him. Isaiah Johnson's going in the 7th projected. Of course, losing Ed Patterson. Backup tackle, nothing at left guard. Josh Miller, our starting center, will go in the 6th projected. Really, 85 overall projected to go in the 6th round. You never see that. Yagusa is projected to go in the 1st round. So if both of our projected first-round picks go in the 1st round, we will be able to unlock talent developer. That is huge. Right tackle, nothing. Left edge, nothing. D tackle, Akampong is not projected to get drafted, really. He led the league in sacks. Led the nation in sacks. Will not get drafted, huh? Vander Merwe is also gone. He started a 40 overall. He just had a couple platinum abilities. Decent dev trait. Was able to develop to be a fairly consistent role player for us. Right edge, nothing. Stevenson was my user more often than not. A little slow for it, but, was the best option we had. Was able to make a couple plays. Mike, we're losing a linebacker that never touched the field. Melvin Dalton, of course, is transferring. Somebody I honestly really liked when we got him, obviously. Has a lot of room to develop. Would have been sick if we got to keep him, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. At corner, these guys didn't play. Terry and Nichols was the best corner we've ever had. He's projected to go in the 5th. Kelly Jones got a pick in the playoff game against Texas Tech. He's graduating. Cam Calhoun had his ups and downs, to say the least. He's projected to go in the 3rd. Cam Howard, our box safety, projected to not get drafted. And then nothing a song safety, and we are losing our kicker and punter. That's a lot of talent we're losing. It's going to be tough to replace everybody, but we're going to do what we can here. Hopefully the portal will be nice to us. We made the playoff 2 years in a row. Going to have a lot of open roster spots. So hopefully we can fill some of those up. Draft results. Give me 2 first-round picks. We have them. Daniel Hill and Charles Aguska go in the 1st round. Calhoun in the 3rd. Josh Miller, Terry and Nichols in the 4th. Isaiah Johnson goes to the 6th, and Akampong does get drafted in the 7th round. That's a lot of draft picks for Bowling Green. That's That feels good to see, but also doesn't feel good to see because that means we have to replace all those guys. We got a couple 4-stars here we could throw some more points on. Try to make sure we land these guys. Receiver, I'm not as mad if we can't replace. Or edge rusher. We're keeping both of our edge rushers, I think. So, not the worst thing if we don't get either of these guys, but obviously would like to get as much talent as we can on the roster. Got 1,000 hours to work with. That's pretty nice. A lot of corners seem to be interested. Okay, that's cool. No 5-stars on the portal. That's typical for the course here. Hello. Cat, I thought we promised we weren't going to do this today. Whatever. Throw these 4-stars on the board. That at least have interest. 4th ranked transfer in the country has interest in Bowling Green. That's interesting. And then from there, just start going by positions of need. Let's see here. Says we need a couple. We do need a couple quarterbacks. The only quarterback we have on roster right now is Ethan Houck. We'll add those 3. Running back. I mean, Daniel Hill was a 3-star, so you never know what you can get here. We kind of already have the contact seeker with Deion Ramsey, so just seems kind of repetitive. Get a couple options on the board here. We need some linebackers pretty bad. See what these guys can do for us. The tackle apparently we need. We got a couple guys here we can add. I think corner is the most important here. Yeah, sophomore versus junior. I'm good with that. See what these guys can do for us. Throw them some scholarships. Yeah, I don't know if the top 2 will really make too much of a difference, but it does suck that I don't think those will ever move. That just locks us out of a bunch of options here in the portal. Noticing playing time for a lot of these guys is not super high. It is for him, though. Okay. There's a couple positions where it's pretty high. I mean, I guess it makes sense that quarterback's not going to be, like, A+ playing time, because Ethan Houck is, like, an 83 overall. So unless you got, like, a really good portal guy, you're probably not going to find better than that off the rip. I think we have enough points. We can give everybody 50. Eugene Hilton would be a really good transfer. Jordan Crawford as well. All the 4-stars will throw 50 at least. We'll see about the 3-stars. Let's see. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 35 hours per. So 25 to the juniors and 50 to the other guys. I think that should be good. We'll see. No, okay. So 25 for the non-freshmen. How about that? That's still not going to be enough, huh? Pocket passer just doesn't really fit my play style. And his playing time is bad, so that tells me he's probably not. He's better than Ochoa. Actually, yeah, Dave Baisley's the best. Okay. Throw 25 on Cushenberry. Yeah, and then 25 on these guys. Seems like the best split for right now. In advance of the week. Should get a lot of XP for drafting, or was that last week? That may have been last week. I'm not actually sure there. This should be the talent developer unlocked, though. Ooh, Master Motivator. Okay. Just for number of players drafted. And there's talent developer. That's big. I know that used to be a lot stronger earlier in the year, but that's still pretty big. All right, got a lot of top fives here. Indiana is still going strong for Nelson Yates. That's not great. I think they're probably just going to get him at this rate. Maybe we can try to stack some visits together. Let's see, playing style. Dude. No. You know you're not allowed up there. Let's see, playing style. Yeah. And then do your double softs here. Playing style. Try that, and then campus personality is an option, I guess. The clutch. We'll do that. Championship contender conference prestige. That's an option. That's also an option. Pretty good ones with that. Another playing style. Alright. They must have really liked the rushing yards, maybe? It's a good sell. Trying not to have too much overlapping. Pierschbacher? That's a heck of a name. Championship contender conference prestige. That's an option. Yeah, it's one of those two. That's going to compete with Nelson Yates, so would rather not. Conference prestige, champ contender. Seems to be a common combo today. I don't know, I'm not talking about much today. I don't know, just I just gotta lock in with these, make sure I'm getting it right. Championship contender is all we know. That's an option. Is how many other options is that? Champ contender coach prestige. I would like to pair those up as much as possible. Although I already have that there, so do that. See what that's hitting on. Conference prestige. Champ contender conference prestige. Good thing our conference strategy is good, man. That's opening up a lot of doors for us. Do that. Champ contender, proximity to home. And nobody else is even trying for him. Let's just lock this one up. Actually, I think that could be Hometown Hero. Yeah. Make sure I don't screw myself here. He'll help to visit there as well. And then we got a few more points now. Switch some of these. Okay, Northwestern is trying really hard for him. That's not great. Conference prestige? Well, we don't know what it is yet, so we can't even sell it if we did know it. We got 15 more points. Throw it on. I don't really care that much about having a fourth running back. Rather throw the last 15 on Suggs. Make sure my corners are good. I mean, you guys figured out last year, you need good corners in this game. Nelson does commit to Indiana. I'm going to keep him on the board just so that way I get those good visits still. But that sucks. Was worried about that. No, that's got to be that. Ooh, that's fun. I had 2 guesses and got them both wrong. That's fantastic, actually. That's the clutch then. All right. Now make week 4 a big offensive visit. Okay. A lot of guys going for Marcus Woods. That's not great. Hopefully this visit should be good enough to help me get him, though. Playing time pro protect. Is that just clocked in? That'd be a really good one if it is. It could also be football influencer, I guess. Do that. That's not it. I'd rather not risk it just in case it is somehow football influencer. Just because I really don't want to, you know, not get him for that. We do know. Oh, Gideon Cheeseman. Hold on. We played this guy. This is the K-State guy that was, like, insane. Oh, we need him. Oh, that'd be a huge get. Absolutely. If we can get, like, a couple of these guys that we got, that we're, like, in the lead on right now, this would be a crazy portal haul. Yeah, this could, like, redefine the entire team. Yeah, no, we need this one. Ooh, and Jordan Crawford. I got neither of them right. And we completely fell off a cliff because of it. What the heck even is that? Standard bearer? Alright. Probably not getting Jordan Crawford now. We're locked out on a corner down the board that I put 50 on. That sucks. Champ contender. Alright. Come on. That's an option. That's an option. Looks like it's probably going to be one of these. Between primetime player and the clutch? What? No, not the clutch. House call. Brand exposure is not good enough to make this like a crazy visit, though. Excuse me. Ooh, it's a 4-star, too. That sucks. Okay. All right. Notre Dame really wants Brian Cushenberry, and I'm kind of okay with letting them get him. Champ contender. I mean, we know what his sell is. We got hours now. Might as well try, right? Ochoa. Yeah, nobody's trying there, so I might as well just stay where that's at. Northern Illinois wants Baisley. I'd prefer if they didn't get him. Champ contender, coach prestige. That's an option. Good lord, my D-pad is crazy today. No. Okay, so it's only one option. Let's do that then. Again, I'm missing a lot of these right now. Like a lot more than I should be. Okay, so it's that. I'm dropping on Terrell Ahmad. Oh, because Michigan wants him. Yeah. If Michigan wants him, I think they're probably going to get him. You know, brand exposure. That could be like a million things. Really? Can you not? Go ahead, since you want to be the center of attention. Good grief. All fun and games being the center of attention until someone puts a camera on you, and now you don't want to be the center of attention anymore. Funny how that works, huh, Kat? Nobody else is trying. We don't know what his sell is, but, I mean, we could figure it out. We got ours. We are back to first on Webster. That's good. Oh, nobody's trying. Brain exposure. there. That's not it. I mean, that's an option. That's not. That technically is, but I would really prefer that not be. We'll do that. Conference prestige is all we know. I'll throw that up. He really doesn't like our playing style, so hopefully it's not that. I'll try it. I think we're just about good everywhere here. Could still be multiple things. I got 5 more hours. Throw them there. All right, hopefully we're going to start landing some of these commits this week. We got a couple. Quincy Orji, 3-star linebacker. That's the only one. Notre Dame snipes 3 transfers from me. Wow, that sucks. Okay. We got 1. He's already committed. He already been on campus. There's nothing we can do there. Coy Beasley, we didn't even get arrowed for him. We got arrowed for Russ. We got arrowed for Brian. Okay. Well, let's see how we did on these. It's clocked in. We're second on Marcus Woods right now, but he's on campus next week. Or this week, I guess. We're first on Gideon Cheeseman because he had a good visit. I'm telling you guys, if you guys saw the K-State game, Gideon Cheeseman is a special type of talent. He was cooking us. Throw that on. We're second now for Jordan Crawford because of the week 3 visit, but I don't know if we'll be able to beat Notre Dame out. Looks like they did fix off-season visits, though. They used to do nothing. They seem to do a lot now. Okay. I have to keep that in mind. Off-season visits do still matter quite a lot. Okay. Ochoa, still nobody else is going for him, so not going to worry too much there. Terrell Ahmad really is just going to be depth, but he's young depth, so that's fine. Young depth is the best kind of depth. House call for Ja'Cory Stewart. We're first on him. Still first for Jeremiah Webster. That's pretty big. Yeah, we're going to get up with a pretty good class here. Maybe not like 35 at 35, but this is going to be a solid class. Honestly, I might just take all the points off Ochoa. Literally nobody's trying to get him right now. He's a free commit if we want him. I'd rather not get 2 stars at this point. I already have a kicker, and I'm going to move one of those guys to punter, so I'm not worried there. Throw that on, why not? So these last couple high school guys on. Well, Jaden Ball is actually a transfer. Transfer junior is not great, but he should still be pretty easy to get. Yeah, the amount of hours we have left, all these guys should be fairly easy. By fairly easy, I mean, like, literally, I don't even have to try. Just give me the 50 hours, and that should be enough. I'm already high enough on their board. Should be fine. We'll throw the last 15 on Ochoa, just in case anybody gets the ideas. Okay, let's see what happens. Again, I don't think we're getting 35 at 35 by any means, but that should be at least, like, 33. Braden Jacobs, 4-star tackle. Gideon Cheeseman, 4-star running back from K-State. Eugene Hilton Jr., T.Y.'s kid. Dave Baisley was the best-looking 3-star quarterback transfer. Mr. Gainwell, more running back depth. Jeremiah Webster, a corner. We need a lot of those. Deshaun Suggs, another corner. Hopefully he doesn't sug. Deontay Boozer, 4-star receiver out of the high school ranks. 3-star tackle Connor Hagans. 3-star D-tackle Donovan Speed out of Omaha. Gail Ochoa, 3-star quarterback. More depth. Marcus Woods, 4-star running back. Could also compete for some time. Sterling Sanders, hopefully a Colin Zackenpong replacement. Ja'Cory Stewart, we'll see. Jaden Ball, some tackle depth / O-line. Kiki Kumaro, depth on the edge. Monte Boudreaux, some help in the secondary. Didn't get Jalen Alexander. He ended up signing to Indiana. Jordan Crawford does commit to Notre Dame. Taylor Taylor ends up going to Indiana. Terrell Ahmad goes to Michigan. So what's that? A 31 man class? All right, let's see depth rate. Terrell Ahmad, normal, that's fine. Jalen Alexander, normal, that's fine. Taylor Taylor is impact, would have been nice. Crawford, I think, impact, okay. Let's start from the top here. Let's see. Yeah, Quincy Orji was the first guy I got. He has impact. Star for Deontay Boozer. Star for Braden Jacobs. Elite for Marcus Woods. That's big. Star for Gideon Cheeseman. Impact for Eugene Hilton. Star for Sterling Sanders. Normal for Ochoa. Impact for Baisley. Normal for Gainwell. Impact for Ja'Cory Stewart. Normal for Jeremiah Webster. Elite dev on the transfer corner, Deshaun Suggs. Impact for Jaden Ball was the last second addition. Kiki Kumaro is impact. Monte Boudreaux with normal. Hagans with normal. Donovan Speed, impact. 31-man class is not bad at all. And that's us the 15th ranked recruiting class in the country. 15 4-stars, 16 3-stars. Not bad. We needed a good haul this cycle, and I think we got one. Yeah, Baisley is now the youngest QB on the roster. Arm's not great, but he's got time to develop, and he has impact. Ochoa will be a fine backup. Ethan Houck, this is certainly his QB room. Gideon Cheeseman comes in at an 85 overall. Marcus Woods has 99 speed. Marcus Woods has 99 speed and elite development. Oh my. Okay. That changes some things. 99 speed. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, Lester Gainwell's probably not going to play. That's fine. Whoa. Receiver Eugene Hilton is my number one receiver now. Clay is also pretty good. Keelan Ashley is my third highest ranked receiver before training results. Okay. That is 76 overall. Interesting. We did not get another tight end, so it's just Jacone Duffy and Langford right now. Do we have a big body receiver that can move? Let's see. No. David Stern is 6'3", 186. I don't think any of them could block either. Sammy Riggs has the best blocking. He's 5'11", 190. That's not happening. Okay, so we're just going to have a lot of receivers and not a lot of tight end depth, I guess. Unless we want to move, like, a tackle. Which, not really. Unless there's one that could really move. We got a lot of right tackles. Wow, okay. This is a lot of right tackles. What was every transfer a right tackle? Okay. I don't... Let me move out of training results. Or position changes so that way I can actually see overalls. Okay, so we need a right guard really bad. A couple of these guys are going to move. Shaq McCroy, I guess, will move. 6'8's kind of crazy to put at guard. But, I mean, I don't have a ton of other options there. 71 overall center is also not good. We'll throw Jaden Ball at center. Throw another one of these guys at guard. Connor Hagens can move the guard. Put him to right guard. Yeah, we just kind of have to spread all these tackles out. Breeze can go move to left tackle. Actually, he goes up at guard. We'll move him at left guard. Hasrulahu, move him to left tackle. Honestly, this is fine how it is. I'm not too worried about that. Edge rushers, we're keeping the same two. Clayton and Asiata are going to be my starting rushers again. Unless, like, Latui has an insane offseason, which I doubt it. D-tackle, yeah, Sanders is going to be the star at D-tackle. Cleveland will also clean up. Linebacker looks a little suspicious right now. We're going to move Demonia over to... Throw him at Sam, I guess. He goes down 1, but that's fine. Because he's not really much of a... Yeah, not much of an edge rusher, but that's okay. We don't really need him to be. I want Reeves to play somewhere because he has the skill set for it. Throw him at will. Actually, let's throw Reeves to Sam. Have Lehman stay at will. Have Lehman, Blaster, Jacory Stewart, Reeves as my... We got some fast linebackers. Okay. That's good. At corner... We're going to need some development. We're going to need some development out of like Jeremiah Webster, Daron Major. Dane Cole might actually like start. No. We'll move some guys down. Who has a good press? Marquand Hodges low-key kind of does. How crazy would I be able to move him to corner? Low-key, he can kind of do it. Have Rico Garcia be the up-top guy? Or move Gilly to free safety? That might be the move. Alright, Hodges is going to move to corner. We just need some... We need more bodies at corner. Throw Gilly at free safety. McGarry played some... He made some good plays last year. Fortunately, he is capped out, though. That is a good point. Is Takaya Banks capped out? Yeah, okay. Hell, is Rico Garcia capped out? No, okay. I'll throw Rico Garcia. No, let's just move Gilly back to strong safety. Just move him back. Rico and Gilly up top. Rico will go up a couple overalls. I feel confident in that. Got to move one of these guys to punter. It will be... I can't move one of these guys to punter. Okay, well that sucks. Because they're both freshmen. Oh, I got athletes. Elton Yang. Okay, not an offensive guy. Could be an edge rusher. That's interesting. Think I need more at outside linebacker. Throw him at will. I think Sam's the one I already have. Yeah, Sam's the one that I moved Demonia to. Have Yang be will. 88 speed. Holy cow, this guy's quick. Okay. Villami McCracken. 62-32, you're not playing D-tackle, boy. You're not playing D-tackle. Throw him at Sam. Actually, no. We got enough youth over here. Elton Yang, you're going to play Mike. You go down a couple overalls there, but that's fine. We need more youth there. Oh, yeah, Larry Barnes has elite dev. He'll play tight end. That's fine. He'll play edge rusher. No. I want him at tight end. Valerio. Why did I even recruit you? You're kind of, like, bad. His best position is tight end at 5'11", 191 pounds. If that tells you anything. You can go play QB. It'll be like QB4. Yeah, that's fine. Lester Gainwell has 77 speed. That was a terrible acquisition. But I think the rest of them makes up for it. Let's make sure this is how we want it. These two won't develop. Reese will. Yeah, this should turn out fine. I like this. Okay. Oh, wait. Nope. Nope. I gotta move somebody to punter. Gotta find a way to make a punter. Because it won't let me move one of these guys because they're both freshmen. Alright, I gotta find somebody I don't like. Who's the lowest overall? I kind of can't move. Let's see. Who has depth? Where do I have, like, way too much depth? I mean, it is receiver. I mean, what I could do... can I, though? I don't think it'll let me. I pretty much have to, like, punt somebody here. Who can I afford to have punt a season? Kind of nobody. Alright, who's cooked on their skill caps? I'll just basically cut you. David Stern. 86 speed is your ceiling, and you're not very heavy. I think you're the... I think you're the guy. Move David Stern to kicker. Does one of these guys go up at punter? No, they're the same overall. I probably should have figured that. Move Gutierrez to punter. Will it let me move Stern now? It'll let me move him back. Okay. He does actually go up at tight end. That's an interesting point. 186 pounds is just way too light, though, is the thing. And he also can't block. Nah, just go back to receiver. Just go back to receiver. Appreciate it, man. Alright. That should be good now, then. Go ahead and advance the week. Let's see what training results do for us. Ramsey's now in danger of transferring for playing time. McGarry's up to star. I mean, that's cool, but unfortunately, you're already, like, cooked. He's skill capped out. That star development does nothing for me. Baisley has 46 skill points. Ethan Houck has 37. Okay. Your quickness is maxed out. I think accuracy is going to be pretty important here. Maybe throw power, but I don't really feel like he underthrows. I mean, he does underthrow, but that's every quarterback. We'll go 1. Get him up to 90 throw power. Give me silver dot. Now Ethan Houck's an 87 overall. That's pretty nice. Baisley I will upgrade just to kind of see what I can do here. Speed would be nice. He's got 78. I just don't want him to transfer is kind of the big thing here. Yeah, just keep him at a 75. That's fine. Gideon Cheeseman with 50 skill points is a lot. Okay. I want to max out that speed. 91. Beautiful. Cheeseman's got an 88 overall now. Marcus Woods has 72 skill points, and the cat is still not learning from her previous mistakes. And now, although maybe she has. Hold on. She keeps coming up here. After I tell her repeatedly not to. Here. Okay, so the speed's already been maxed out for me, obviously. Platinum Shifty Marcus Woods. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and do IQ. He's a 90 overall. He might leave. He might declare for the draft. At a 90 overall with 99 speed and Platinum Shifty. Well, his break tackle's not nearly as good. But he's going to be able to outrun some people. 99 speed, 98 change. Oh my lord. What a pickup in the portal. Ramsey, you're concerned about your playing time. You can't get faster, man. Just make sure you don't fumble. Alright, he's up to an 81. I mean, that's not bad. Yeah, Gainwell will almost certainly never play. If I have anything to say about it, he will not touch the field this season. If ever, honestly. Eugene Hilton, this is a big one here. 92 speed, honestly, is probably good enough, but, you know me. Might as well make it 95. Oh, he's a senior. Okay, so this is his last year anyways. Just don't drop the ball. Alright, he's an 84. Austin Clay, this might be his year. He's already got 99 carrying. He can't really be upgraded in anything like meaningful though. His route running is maxed out at a 71. That's tough. Guess we could just make his overall higher. This is his last year anyways. Might as well see if he can get drafted. Riggs. Let's see here. Might as well get that maxed out. Riggs is only a 77. That's unfortunate. Lanier. Yeah, you can upgrade some decent stuff here. Probably still more of a return man, but that's fine. No harm in being a return man. Okay, yeah, all of these guys have to get faster. Like, just straight up have to. Dortmund's up to a 70. Eosephalatu actually has some potential here. He's got 51 skill points and already has 90 speed. Oh, it's capped out at 90. Okay, well, that's not ideal. He's limitless route running, though. Oh, that catching has to go up. I might actually just max this out. .98 spec catch? Why not? Honestly, you might actually suit yourself pretty well with the archetype change. Even still, he's at an 82 overall. Yeah, that's gonna play. He might have just knocked Sammy Riggs out of the rotation, actually. I don't know if I love that or not, but, I mean... Sorry about it. I don't know what to tell you, man. Oh, Lanier's already capped out. Right. These guys... No, I have to make sure they're faster. I cannot have an 84 speed receiver just waltzing onto the field. Even if it's 88, that's fine. I can handle 88 speed. 84 is just not going to happen. That's just not going to happen on my ball club as a receiver. 86 is like borderline. I can make it 89 though, so. Tight end, yeah, these guys have normal depth, so they're just not going to progress. Honestly, I almost wonder if Jacone Duffy could also benefit from an archetype change. Because he doesn't really seem like a pure blocker. With his run blocking, his blocking ability doesn't really seem that good. I mean, it's good for a tight end, but I don't think he's a pure blocker. Alright, he's a 75. He's a junior, so I gotta be careful to make sure he doesn't just declare for the draft. Just get some abilities, you'll be alright. James Hack was 62. Okay. That's crazy. Maybe I should have moved him to right tackle. He's up to a 75, but his actual like blocking stats can't get any better. Yeah, I think he probably just needs an archetype change. For points on these guys. I don't even know what makes these guys go up in overall anymore. I mean, that seems to have done something. He's up to an 86 now. Gentry's here. Pass protector, y'all know what that means. It's free run blocking, baby. That quickness seems like it's got to go up as well. Here we go. Jaden Ball's going to be startable at least. That's cool. Like the awareness to go up on these guys. If there's any position I think it's worth it to upgrade awareness, I think it's offensive line. I don't know, that at least makes sense to me. Senior, so I gotta make sure that he's a high overall so he can get drafted. He's up to a 90. Beautiful. Braden Jacobs is also a senior. He's also capped out. That sucks. Alright. See what this does here. You know, this is probably a part of this episode I could probably just cut out. Just do it either, like, just on stream or on recording, but I don't know. There's probably some sicko out there that's getting enjoyment out of this, so shout out to you. And now he's a 79 overall as a backup, as a redshirt freshman. Alright, Nick Clayton. This is somebody that I thought maybe could have even declared. Glad he didn't, though. Upgraded his power moves for nothing. Oh, there's platinum quick jump. That'll be nice. Giving him finesse moves, boy. Gold pocket disruptor. We'll take that. That'll play pretty well. Epps is probably the future post Nick Clayton. So we'd like to make him as good as possible. What is his archetype? Is it Power Rusher? Okay. He's a 68. After Masiata, we'll see. Then power moves go up a bit. Kind of sucks that he's like 215 pounds and he will, bronze quick jump is the best he will get. $85 power moves is your cap. That kind of defeats the purpose of you being a power rusher. Well, that's what I should have been doing, was upgrading that. Especially since 76 speed is your cap. I should have absolutely just made you a run stopper. Fetu Latui seems like he's a bit more of a edge rusher, per se. He can't get quick jump yet, because he is a power rusher. At 230 pounds, he's a power rusher, huh? Give it a couple off seasons, I'm sure he'll change that. Just max out that run stopping. That's what I care about the most out of my D tackles. Get you some good abilities too. 86 overall with a couple great abilities. I'm not mad at that at all. See what Cleveland can do. Throw the abilities on. Get that run stopping. Can't get enough of it. 83 overall from Matt Cleveland. as a true sophomore. Heaton's up a good amount too. Because I maxed out his run stopping. Right. Separate that quickness a bit. Alright, got him up to a 74. That's playable. Dior Gardner seems to like mix it in here too, so. 73, not bad. 35 skill points for Preston Rees. Honestly, 85 speed is fast enough. Let's just make him more of a technical guy. I guess pass rush, just in case. I don't know. It's all I can upgrade, so. 80 finesse moves ain't bad. Bo Thomas is up to a 74. Getting some run stopping. Only an 82 overall, but I mean, 86 speed at 6'2" is good enough. With Gold Robber, we'll make that work. You just gotta seem like you ended up with the wrong archetype, man. I'm sorry. Perfectly capped out at a 79. Tirade Blades, there's maybe something here. I don't know if his normal development will ever let him reach his true potential, but I mean, if he can reach that potential, he's gonna be pretty good. Get that run stopping up. There we go. Silver blow up too. Absolutely. 80 overall for Lehman. Quincy, what do you got? Need that speed up. $77, not bad. DeAndre Pippen, I don't think this guy will ever play. Given the speed stats I'm seeing in normal dev, it'll be an uphill battle for him for sure. Let's get this up. .99 zone coverage. He's going to be just fine as a corner. Some abilities would have been nice, but I just wanted to make sure he was overall able to play. The only one I would have actually been able to get is blanket coverage anyways. Deshaun Suggs has 78 skill points. All right. Give me that. Give me that. Get that tackling up to 70. He's an 84. All right, corner might not be bad. I don't know if it's going to be a strong suit of the team, but it's not going to be bad. AJ Hampton's playable, and 81. These guys just have to get faster. Can Higgins get faster? No. He's a safety. He's a safety. He's not a bump and run corner. Absolutely not. I don't care what his skill thing says. He's not that. He's not that. Duran Major can't get any faster either. That's fun. He's probably also a safety. That's fun. Finding out two of your prospect corners are actually just safeties. .99 change of direction is kind of cool for Jeremiah Webster. All right, Rico. I need this. 90 speed is fast enough. Let's get that tackle up. He finishes at a 77. That's playable. Emmanuel Talbot, buddy. 84 speed? I mean, it is capless. There's no limit to his quickness. Ceiling? Problem is, it takes 15 skill points for every one of those. Gelly's up to 47 skill points. Get that run support up. Just get the man coverage, actually. I think that's going to be important. He's up to an 89. Yeah, McGeary, cool. He's got star dev, 61 skill points. That's all I can add to him. Maybe I should have seen if I could move his position around. Maybe if I could have slid him at linebacker, that could have been a better spot for him, but this is not meant to be. Dekiah Banks is 6'5". I didn't even notice that. He is capped out, though. Well, he will be here in about 5 seconds. Yeah, now he's capped out. Andre Mond, again, 85 speed is just too slow to be in the secondary. Throw it out the 91. A safety cannot have below 60 tackling either. Alright. We'll just do auto upgrades for the rest of it, I guess. Yeah, the running back room looks incredible right now. Running back room looks very good. It's going to be tough replacing Daniel Hill with one guy, But I think we found 2 that could do it just fine. Do we need any transfers? No, we're 2 under. Do we stay in the Big 12? I mean, we won it year 1. Texas Tech did make the playoffs and win a playoff game. So it's not like we have 0 comp here. I believe... Hold on. If I encourage transfers, I'm sure I could find somebody with a conference prestige deal breaker. Yeah, our conference prestige is a B+. So, it's not like it's awful. B+ will get pretty much any recruit I want. Maybe a couple transfers won't like us. But also we were able to win the conference in one shot. Would it make sense to move into the Big Ten? Let's see, Bowling Green, Kentucky. I think we're going to stay in the Big 12 for at least another season. I think that just makes sense. Makes the most sense to stay where we're at. If we win the Big 12 next year again, go undefeated, we'll probably move. But that'll do it here. We'll stick around here. Take a look at the schedule here. FCS, Minnesota, South Alabama, and then conference play. We started at 87 overall. 89 defense, 89 offense, 84 defense. Heisman watch. I doubt we have anybody yet. Yeah, not yet. Taven St. Clair came back, huh? Same as CJ Carr. Alright. I feel like I never see Taven stay for more than just his redshirt sophomore year. But yeah, that'll do it for this offseason episode. We had a pretty tall task of replacing some pretty good guys, and I think we did the best we could to possibly make that happen. So, next season, we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can go undefeated again, and hopefully we don't lose in the playoffs. Thank you guys so much for watching. All the support recently has been insane. I love the heck out of you guys. I'll see you in the next one.